Hello, and welcome to today's lesson. Today, we will focus on setting purpose from engagement text to decodables.
Materials.
The only materials that you will need for today's lesson is your thinking cap. Get ready. We have two learning targets for today's lesson. The first one says, using evidence from the text, I can answer questions about the story, The Bowling Alley. The second learning target says, I can read the decodable text, The Bowling Alley.
Read aloud.
Follow along as I read our new engagement text, The Bowling Alley. When I am finished, I will ask you some questions. Josh is poking his nose around the alley, looking for dinner, when he sees something strange next to a trash can. It is taller than he is and shaped sort of like a person with no legs or arms. It is white with a red ring around its neck. What could it be? He thinks. It looks sort of like a jug for water. Then Chip walks around the corner. A bowling pin, says Chip. I snuck into the bowling alley once. They have some great snacks in there. Anyway, I saw a bunch of these. You set them up and roll a ball at them to try to knock them over. Sounds fun, says Josh. Want to try? They search for more pins. They find 5. Not a whole set, but still enough to play. They set up the pins in the middle of their alley, just like Chip had seen at the bowling alley. What about a ball? Asks Chip. We can use a soccer ball, says Josh. I think it has a hole in it, so a kid threw it away in the trash can next to my rat hole yesterday. Josh rolls the ball over. It is a little flat, but it will work. Chip pushes the ball with his front paws as hard as he can. He hits only 1 pin. I can do better than that, boasts Josh. He sets the pin back up with the rest. Then he rolls the ball back over and pushes it with all his strength. He hits 2 pins. I was just warming up, says Chip. He sets the pins back up, rolls the ball over, closes his eyes, and pushes the soccer ball with all his might. 4 pins tip over. The last one wobbles back and forth. Will it tip over? Yes. The 5th pin tips over. Chip is the winner. I will practice and I will beat you next time. Now that we have our own bowling alley, we can play whenever we want, says Josh.
Question and answer.
What type of ball do they decide to bowl with? A soccer ball. Who wins the game of bowling? Chip. What does it mean when Chip pushes the ball with all his might? Yes, he uses all of his strength to roll the ball towards the bowling pins to knock them down. How does Chip know what a bowling pin is? He has seen them in a real bowling alley. You're doing an awesome job.
Word work.
Our new story this week is based on The Bowling Alley. Before we read, let's look at some high frequency words that we will see in our story. This is the word see. This says buy. This word is. You'll find it in our story today too. Another word you will find is it. This is the word one. This is the word will. This is the word all.
Read aloud.
As you read, search for our high frequency words. See, buy, is, it, one, and will. And also all. Touch your nose when you hear one. Josh can see a pen by the can. Are any of our high frequency words here? See and buy. What is it for? Is it a jug? Do you see any of our high frequency words here? I see is and it twice. Chip can hit one pen. Do you see any of our high frequency words here? One. Josh can hit two. Will Josh win? Do you see any of our high frequency words here? Will. Chip can hit four. Will he hit them all? Do you see any of our high frequency words here? Will and all. The pen will tip. Will Chip win? Do you see any of our high frequency words here? Yes, the word will twice.
Closing reflection.
What tools did you use to read The Bowling Alley? I hope you're thinking about finding high frequency words. Continue to search for our high frequency words. See, buy, is, it, one, will, and all as you read this week. See you next time. Bye.